The first guest we have is signed to two people signed to a Japanese label, and in my mind, like, why do you sign all the way there? Please give it up for Johan, Yusuf, and Rixie, please.
Woo!
Come on in. Okay. Now let's first of all, Japanese label. How did that happen?
Well, basically, there's this music festival called the Haneda International Anime Music Festival that has been running in Japan twice.
Okay.
They're currently working on their third one, which
Right.
hopefully might take place next year or so.
Right.
And what they do is they actually, the thing was started by a band called Love Rain Tambourine. It's made up of two people. One is the singer who goes by the name of Aya, and then the other is a musician
Right.
whose name is Akio Nagao.
So both Japanese people.
Yep.
They're both
started in Japan.
I like that.
Started in Japan.
I was hoping for another short name, which is like Aya. I'm like, okay, I got that one.
Yeah.
Second name, I'm gonna mess that
We'll just
name
call him
up.
Nagao-san.
Okay, there
So
you go.
basically, they have been touring throughout the world.
Right.
They've been playing in a lot of anime conventions and festivals as well.
Anime?
So,
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
What is anime music?
This one old man. Old man, you don't know what anime
No, I mean,
is.
like, I know music, I know rap, I know rock.
Yeah.
But what is anime?
Well,
Is it a lot of high pitch or Nobita?
Macam orang Doraemon era. At least come modern
I
anime
don't know
lah.
lah, I'm Malaysian.
it's
I just know
generally-
Nobita.
generally it's more like towards the J-pop, J-rock genre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's most of it like rock. Like
A lot of it is all rock music.
Yeah,
Right.
Majority of it.
It's
Right.
nice.
Yeah.
I like.
Pretty much.
So y'all do rock music?
Well, it's
rock, pop,
Anything that
ballads.
goes with it.
anything that
Yeah.
goes.
So this is like J-pop lah.
But-
J-pop anime genre.
So how did y'all get signed to it again?
So what happened was they had this idea. Okay, first they wanted to do the festival, which was done already. Actually, the first year that they ran, Faz was on the
Faz!
Yeah,
Yeah.
Faz was
was
on the
dope.
event as well. They were
Faz was
invited as well.
dope. Okay.
Yeah, they're dope. And then the year after they did their festival, they decided, okay, let's do an any song project. So any song is basically the
Anime songs.
yeah.
Oh, I thought
Oh,
Annie
yeah,
song.
but A-N-Y.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
not from the musical Annie lah.
No, not from
Tomorrow, I love you.
You're really old, aren't you?
I am. I admit it. I'm
is
trying
example,
to
all is example.
reconnect here, okay? Everybody just calm down, stop judging. Okay.
Yeah.
So Annie, okay.
So
got it.
what happened was I have a friend from Spain of all places.
Okay.
and
Wow.
Somehow
He
she
is
actually
very well connected.
Yes.
Fine.
Yeah. So basically, she sent me a link to like the Any Song Project thing where you just pretty much apply for it and then you choose a song that they have listed on their website that you can record and cover it as well.
Okay.
And then you send the demo over, and depending on how it goes, they will either send it back to you and say, oh, you might have to do some retakes here and there, or they will say, okay, we like it, it's ready for release.
It's just songs.
What do you mean
or-
ready for release?
Basically, once they have approved it, they also have to go through like the actual label that
Yeah,
Yeah,
the original
the
producers
original
of the song,
artists,
right?
yeah.
Artists of the song.
Like all the
Right.
copyrights and everything.
once it's gotten approved, then they tell us, okay, we are ready to release it. So all
But
have to
don't
do
you
is-
go into a proper studio and record it, or how does that work?
I record in my closet.
No, that's exactly.
So y'all do a cover.
You did
of
a
an
cover, and
anime
where did you record it?
soundtrack.
Well, most of us, we already have invested in like condenser mic stands, all that.
From your room lah.
From
Yes.
my room. basically.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with recording.
We are
from
doing
your
this
room.
kind of
Yeah,
thing.
I mean,
Exactly.
Yeah.
A lot of the thing,
Wow,
the
the
good thing
internet
about
is
it,
really connected.
yeah.
This is
I mean,
weird.
the good thing about being in this project is that you get to connect with so many other singers from around the world.
Right.
So, for instance, we have a friend she's actually French, but she lives in Finland right now with her
Yeah.
husband.
Wow.
And what
Only
she did,
for say? No. Okay. Sorry.
so what she did was you know how cold Finland is and all that. You know,
Yes.
sometimes they even have like built-in saunas in their house.
Right.
So what she did was she entered the sauna of a house.
Threw
she,
blankets
threw
everywhere,
blankets everywhere,
and she
started
recorded that.
recording.
Oh, so you have to do a music video as well, or just the
No,
song?
we
No,
just
this
record
is-
the song.
Yeah, I mean like to absorb the sound and all
Yeah,
that.
Oh,
she's
okay,
her own soundproofing.
Wow.
With blankets.
Mine is clothes.
Oh.
Yeah.
I record in my closet.
Yeah, she records in the closet.
Oh, so you were serious?
Yes.
So you're literally a closet singer.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, hey JJ, I got an idea.
Yes.
Let's try and cover Thundercats and we go to the American cartoon.
But that's not anime. Is
No,
that
that's why
anime?
we do the American cartoon.
No.
now.
Okay.
Try
Hey,
it now.
but here's the weird part about this whole thing. You're signed to that label.
Yes.
Yeah.
In other words, got contract or.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. but you're not allowed to perform the songs you're signed to for.
Copyrights are weird.
Yeah, the copyright system there is a bit. I don't know how to
So
explain
how does it work now? So if you sign to them
Yeah.
and you have a song, but you're not allowed to perform your song, unless with them there. It's like
Yeah.
it's like the kid first time you want to drive. No, you don't drive without me. I got to be there before I trust you to drive on your own.
Yeah,
More or less like that, is it?
similar to that. Like for instance, in Spain, because the project there is really really big in Spain for some reason.
There's a
like,
Japanese culture in Spain.
There is, especially the anime culture in Spain is really big. So
Wow.
what they
Yeah.
do, there's an event called Salón del Manga de Barcelona, which is held around this time of the year, every November or so.
Right.
And they have what is called an anime song contest.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they actually tied up with the Haneda International Anime Music Festival.
Uh-huh.
And how it works is that whoever wins that contest will actually be able to fly over to Japan and perform there as well.
Perform them, but so at the end of the day, now you are tied down to them with your music and all that.
Yeah.
How are they helping you? I'm honest question here.
Yeah.
How are they helping you, and how does this help you grow as an artist?
Should I answer that, Rixie?
Rixie's like,
I
the
like-
tough one
I like
you give
to
me
be
lah.
silent. I like to be
The one that
silent,
get
yeah.
me to trouble, like void the contract because you said wrong thing. Don't worry, no one's watching.
Well, for one, I mean, the good thing is you get your covers released in an album. So
Right.
there are two types. There's a digital release,
Yeah.
which you can purchase on iTunes and Amazon Japan.
Yeah.
And you can even listen to it on Spotify as
Yeah.
well. And there's also a physical CD release as well.
It's also, last I checked, it's also on Google Play Music.
All right.
Yeah, the Google
Yeah.
Play Music.
I've got another question.
Yeah.
Can you create your own original material? And if you do, is it theirs or is it yours?
Well, for now, we don't have that freedom to create our own original material,
Right.
but they are having like they're having projects for like video game themes and all that.
Right.
And recently they have one that is probably going to be released soon, involving 4 singers, two from Spain, one from Germany, and another from Indonesia.
Yep.
So they're all working together.
Spain-
This is
seems
all
pretty
anime
big.
music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
So
is
it's either
interesting, dude.
in this case it's like, well, it's a video game. It's for a video game, but it's based off an anime.
So do
as
you
well.
guys have a community in Malaysia that does this besides you guys?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
do you? Oh, so
Yeah.
there's a
It's-
lot of, how do we call you guys? Anime music coverers?
Yeah, I guess that's one way of putting
Yeah.
it.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, in
That's interesting. I
in
never
Malaysia,
heard of that.
there's quite a lot of singers within the anime cosplay community
Right.
that do sing as
Do
well.
you all cosplay?
Yep.
Yeah, we do.
I like that. Yup.
we do.
So
Simple answer.
I'm going to ask you a question which I know I don't know the answer to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or any reference to it. So who do you dress up as?
That would depend.
Oh.
On?
Series.
Okay.
What I feel like cosplaying at the time.
Right.
Also,
Anything
it-
I would
it's-
know, no?
Well,
Down
okay.
to JJ.
From me, no. From me, no.
Oh, wow.
John, who are you?
Well, one character that I enjoy cosplaying as is Casey Jones from Ninja Turtles.
Wait, what?
You know Casey Jones, the guy with the hockey mask,
Yes.
and like
Yeah.
the hockey stick and all that. Yeah, that's
Right.
one of my favorite characters. to
Yeah,
cosplay
you
as.
give him a chainsaw, he's a whole different person.
Yeah,
He's
aside
called
from
Jason.
That, yeah. Aside from that, I also cosplay. I love to cosplay characters from fighting games. So Terry Bogard from King of Fighters and
Right,
Tekken
yes. Oh, yeah. I'm
So
weak on that.
the
and
cos-
Ryu from Street Fighter as well.
Right,
Mm.
dude.
Yeah.
Okay. I hope this helps you out in your career and brings you forward, you know, in music wise and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Because here's another question: why don't you sign with a Malaysian label?
Well, it's just don't really have much of a reason to sign with a Malaysian label. It's a bit tough as well, actually.
Right.
Is your passion really just because like you like anime and you like the music that's why you got into it, or is it
I think-
Japanese culture?
Well, the Japanese culture thing definitely is one of them, but
Okay.
I see it as something like sort of like an opportunity to try something new, for instance.
is the objective one day to be like release a song and then suddenly a new cartoon comes out and you guys are the one doing that? Is that the
that would be a great way to see
That
it.
would
Yeah, I
be
mean,
like
that would
my
be awesome.
ultimate goal right now.
That's your ultimate
that's
goal.
the ultimate
Because
goal.
if you think about it, like you mentioned about anime song covers.
Pokemon, you know, until today.
Yeah.
I've been doing that, so.
Like you mentioned about anime song covers and all that. Like
Yeah.
a lot of us, we do cover anime songs from all sorts of series. So just imagine if, say, one day we have our own theme song and then suddenly someone covers our song instead.
That would be cool.
That would
yeah,
be
yeah,
like
yeah.
that would be like, oh my god, that's a
and
great
here's
honor.
the crazy thing: y'all could create your own little what's the label that did this whole thing? a Malaysian segment of it where both
Yeah.
of you started
Yeah.
how the anime culture here.
Exactly, because it's still quite a niche culture.
All right, how about this? If someone likes exactly what you're like,
Yeah.
how do they get part of the community? Can they be part of the community, or they have to know people, rub shoulders,
I
wink,
think
wink?
Personally, because right now in a lot of all these cosplay events,
Yep.
they have singing competitions,
Right.
they have performance slots.
Uh huh.
So, personally, I've only really put myself out there as a performer like this year.
Right.
So, the main advice that I can give anyone who wants to start out
Right.
in any of this is just to go and do it.
Okay.
Because otherwise you really won't move anywhere.
And-
like I was stagnant for like a really long time.
Right.
And it's only after meeting Johan and our gang of
Peoples.
peoples that I really decided, okay, I'm going to do this.
All right.
Yeah.
Then.
It always starts somewhere, basically.
Do your parents cool with this, or they're like, oh my god,
Well,
get a real job?
Well, we do have real
well, we do
jobs.
have
Of
real
course,
jobs.
I mean, that I know. In Malaysia, if you have to, if you are artist, you have to drive Uber and then sell burger at night. Then you need to get a job. I totally understand. So, but
for my parents, maybe it's also because I actually come from a musical theatre background as well. So,
right.
Yeah, my
Musical
family is
theatre.
full of like performers. Like my
His
mom.
father is Farah Sulaiman.
Oh,
Yeah,
hell
my
yeah.
mom is Farah Sulaiman. She's like a very famous dancer back in the
Are
days.
you watching?
Yeah, so so basically,
JJ Starstruck.
so yeah, I mean my road is a bit strange because again I came from like a musical theatre background, so I performed in like musicals and all here
Right.
and all that stuff here. Then of course there's the whole me loving Japanese songs kind of thing. So
Right.
that's sort of like I learned something from musical theatre, then whatever that I learned from that, I bring it to the stage as I sing Japanese songs also.
Right. Okay. Cool. Okay. You know what? Thank you so much for sharing this story with us, and hopefully your career takes off. Everything turns out great, and
Yeah.
But whatever it is, wow, dude! I never knew about the whole anime thing. Give it up for them, lah.